Welcome back to 18 News. Time once again for our weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. Brenda Neukam is joining us this week. And Brenda, we have Titan with us, and a very neat mix. I guess English Bulldog is what we thought for sure.
Yes, he is, of course, definitely a hybrid or a
hyper.
Hyper hybrid. He's a puppy, so he's going to be hyper, but he is definitely a sweet dog and very trainable, as you can see. He's food oriented, so that's one way to really easily get them trained is to have those little bitty bite-sized treats. You don't want to give them too much because they will get too heavy. Yeah. But he was a litter of 6 from a rescue this winter, and actually one of his siblings did not make it because they were so malnourished. I think there again, just education and rescue. The folks that had the puppies just didn't realize that the mother was out of milk, and by the time that they did, it was too late for a couple of them, so they passed from malnutrition, basically. So we were able to get them fixed and get them adopted out. But he is the one that is left, so we're trying to find him a fantastic home. He is doing well. He is basically 100% vetted, except for his 3rd booster, I believe, and a rabies shot in about a week. So he will be zip zap and ready to go. Wonderful dog. He is going to be a big dog, so it would be something that you have to think about. That's probably our number one turnaround as far as returns. He got bigger than we thought he was going to get, so we can't say exactly how big they're going to get, but we do tell you ahead of time by looking at their feet and by asking the vet to give you a little bit of an idea exactly how big he is going to get. But given his parents' size and like I said, basically what the vet gives us as far as information on, we know that he's going to be a pretty good sized fella, and he's definitely going to need some loving and entertaining, and would be a great family dog. Of course, we do require all of our dogs to be inside unless you have a fenced in backyard. We do make exceptions in that respect to be indoor outdoor, but basically with the city rural area, too many roads close to the homes do not make it safe for them to be an outdoor dog. So a lot of people are kind of discouraged with that, but they have to understand we go through a lot of trouble to get these little guys ready to go and prepared and backgrounded, I guess you would say, to allow them to go out to just get run over. So we don't want to ever let that be a situation for them to be at risk. So he is ready to go, so if you want to come and see him, we can certainly arrange for that. He is going into foster because we, like I said, we background our dogs well. We have as many fosters as we can. That just helps the dog. It's the next stepping stone into a home environment is a foster, so that they are acclimated already to discipline and to furniture and things like that, so they aren't a massive destructive mess. We really work hard to get them acclimated so they're pretty well ready to go when you get them. Right. So it's hopefully a win-win for the person adopting the dog and also for the dog themselves. But we have an excellent staff here, and they are very dedicated. Sometimes too dedicated. I have to learn when to say no, because I do get a few of them at my house, get a little overwhelmed sometimes, but they are definitely a benefit. And if you are interested in being a foster, you can do that. You can contact us on Facebook, which 99.9% of everything we do is available on Facebook. We, if you just send us a email, well, we try to do that because we are limited on the number of hours we can actually spend here at the facility as far as being open 9 to 5 like an office would be. So we definitely have a nice network staff, and they have access to the email, of course, 24/7. We work from home, and of course, adopt at dchs@gmail.com is our actual email address, but you can Google us and it will pop right up, Facebook or email. So just a few highlights of things that are up and coming are also available on there. The transport, of course, is for February is the 8th on Monday, and then also the 15th, which is the following Monday, and then the 29th. We have booked an additional one this month, just simply because it's Beat the Heat with Pets Alive, which is our spay and neuter partner in Bloomington. and they will do female kitties for $20 for the spay, $15 for rabies. Now, I want to mention that the $15 is mandatory. They cannot, as a state-funded clinic, get away from the rabies shot. So they will have to have a rabies shot. But $35 total for a female cat to prevent procreating litters over and over and over again, and we are finding them in heat already. So this year probably beat the heat. Would have been better last month.
I tell you what, the fact is, I saw a little flyer up here that pointed out the fact that a cat can have as many as 3 litters a year.
Sometimes 4. When the winter was extended, like ours was this past winter, we actually had warm weather way up into December. That fools their system, and it can easily set the wheels in motion, and we have kitties in heat and having babies already. So it's
just get them taken
exactly,
care of and whatnot,
exactly. So. And we have to get in front of the line. Trading animals is just not feasible. It's not the proper way to do it. It's not the educated way to do it. We have to get in front of the line to stop the unwanted litters and keep the shelters from being swelling and overflowing and unwanted animals. And we have to be appropriated accordingly. So it's just, we're the smarter of the canines.
One last thing I just want to quickly point out, of course, you depend a lot on donations. We talk about that every week. However, specifically, right now, as this calendars are for sale and continue to do so.
Yes. We actually have them on sale, discounted because we didn't get them all sold. And you can also just purchase one, and we are distributing them to the timbers for the residents that are there, because it does brighten their day and give them a little something to look at. And we do, on occasion, the families that adopt the pets take them to the nursing homes, and it does brighten their day. It's just it's hard to say exactly what it does, because some therapy you can't buy is the best way to say it, and that's just what they do for the older folks. It's a win-win. If you adopt a dog from a shelter and take him to a shut-in, wow, what better therapy? And it's good therapy for the person doing it also, because when you do something good for someone else, it makes you feel good. So it's just a super way to pay back to the community, and we just really encourage it. But the calendars are the $15. Like I said, we discounted them, so if you come in and you want to buy 2 for $15, we'll definitely let you have 2 for $15, especially if you're giving them to a shut-in. So just basically a donation. We're trying to move them to finish out the inventory and go from there. But just a reminder, please get your pet spay and neutered. It's just an important thing to do, a responsible thing to do, as well as food and cold weather and things like that. It's just really important to the spay and neuter process. Like I said, we have to get in front of the line. We can't stand behind it and just worry about how many there are going to be. We have to do preventative measures. So it's just a win-win situation. So just come on out and see us. Come in and sign up. We do require or ask that you prepay for the transport, cash or check. We do not have a debit or credit machine. So, but it's very simple. You just fill out the form. You drop them off on Monday morning at 6:30, and then you pick them up the next day at 1:30. Between 1 and 5. Actually, we make it flexible so it's. So it's for the working man or working woman. We have try to make it accommodatable so that they can get their animal fixed.
Very good. Okay, Brenda. Well, thanks a lot for joining us. And information on Titan and all the other animals available for adoption is available on our website at DuboisCountyHumane.com and PetFinder.com, and of course also available on their Facebook page, and as well as information on these videos is available on our Facebook page and our website. So again, best of luck to Titan. Thank you very much to Brenda. Thank you for watching. Weather's Next.